it can bring you right back to the very decision that got you here. Because you're like, well, okay, this is my only option. But when you realize that you have everything and you say to yourself, what is my purpose? That's where you start to look at the skills and the gifts and your unique story and you see who this is valuable to. That's where you begin to build not only for you, but for your community. And
that's
that piece is huge combined with the exposure because it's all good if I change my life around 35, 40 and try to give back to the kids, but they don't really care what I have to say if I can't show them how to eat.
right.
So it's really how do I expose you to different avenues that you can actually eat in? Nursing, doctor, engineering, contracting. How can we expose you to these people? Because most of the successful black people from our community are too busy.
They left.
They're too busy to really connect with the kids.
Right, they're
if I
too
didn't
busy
podcast
and they
with the
left.
kids, if I
Right.
didn't do videos with the kids, they would never see me.
Right.
And so it's how do we get them that exposure and how do we get the parents to be the people that are successful and exposed to it, not just the guy who turned his life around. Now, how can we get you successful in your 20s so that when you have the kids in your 30s, you are the exposure? It's not enough to turn your life around when you're 40.
Yeah.
Because that whole don't go down my road. No, people don't do what you tell them. They become who you are. This is why a guy can call his son from prison and say, don't do this. And he's still going to do it because all he knows is his dad.
You're right. You're right.
So you need those three pieces. You need to expose them to more. And you have to break the cycle yourself. If you don't do it, it ain't going to get done. If you don't break this, if Jason don't break the cycle now, his son's going to be just like his mom. Who, it don't matter how late you turn it around, Grandma Sadie. She's already in the streets.
So what did the ghost of Chico say to Jason at the end? If you don't do it,
It don't get done.
It
That's
don't
why.
get
That's why it
done.
was so
it's not
perfect.
gonna get done.
It's like I'm awakening you up to realize
And he
you got
said
to
this
break
to
the cycle.
Jason, and we said like Jason has the potential to be like a Malcolm X or Martin Luther King, but it's not about Jason. It's about the whole generation of young black men.
And they need to
It's
learn to
symbolic.
look inside themselves.
Inside.
Look inside the good in yourself, because ain't nobody born bad,
All right.
or negative. It's a learnt process or as a result of environment or whatever. But learn to look inside yourself and look at the skills and the talents that you have and unlock that.
Yep. That's where all the money is. Like when I was in the real estate world, that wasn't my gift or my talent. So the connections weren't being made. But once I came back to the creative world and videos, like this is where the magic is. So